All right, my friends, this week on Prof and Dev Play Games, we're finally talking about all that Microsoft news we've been ignoring. Stay tuned. All right, my friends, welcome to episode 501 of Prof and Dev Play Games. Intrepid listeners will realize that we had promised to talk about our favorite games of the last decade, but plans have changed this last week due to work and such. So we're going to talk about Microsoft instead because we've been ignoring Microsoft. I will start, Anthony, by saying that Lena Khan was right. But over there's Anthony Dev, and I'm Larry the Prof. I forgot to say that. And then, please. Yes, Lena Khan was right.
Shocking, right? Shocking.
No
one could have seen this coming at all. Ever.
And shitification of subscription services and their console. And there's some article from 2011 where Phil Spencer said, if we lose our way on Halo, we lose our way on Xbox. And I think we finally got
That's
there.
also kind of, yeah.
Coming on to roost.
Yeah, it's not coming up great for Microsoft Games overall in the end.
No. So some of the news, the price hikes for Game Pass, price hikes for their consoles, I think the second in a year. And then Halo coming to PlayStation 5. So where do you want to start, Anthony?
Kind of the oldest stuff. Yeah, the price hike, Game Pass. Let's just do that.
Up from $20 a year $20 a month for Ultimate to $30 a month.
That's a big jump.
That's a big jump, man. Especially when they've been doing like $1 here, $1 there jumps. This is 50% increase.
I don't understand from a consumer standpoint of like getting more people on service, but I think we have talked plenty of times over the years of being like, it looks like subscriptions are plateauing for it, or they're definitely not increasing as fast as they promised. But they were doing the trajectory of the pandemic as continuing. They're like, if we follow the trend, it's gonna go up like a lot. It's gonna double. It's like it's not doubling. It's pretty much leveling out. And I guess they need to hit revenue targets. And how to do that is the belief that if they increase the price that much, they will still make more money than the people that cancel.
Yeah, basically sticking it to their most loyal fans at this point.
Oh yeah.
Which is crazy. There was a news article from Bloomberg in the last week, I think, where the CFO, Amy Hood, gave them a 30% target for their revenues, 30% over what they've spent, basically. Which, according to Jason Schreier, is like way outside of what the profit margin is for most video game companies.
That's going to be really hard.
Target. Yeah, unrealistic target that's led to the layoffs that we've seen, the cancellation of games that we've seen, increasing the price of Xbox Series X. It's like up to $600 now, maybe higher.
It's I know it went up. That's the hard thing. It's gone up a couple times, so I'm like, I don't know anymore.
What price is it? I thought it was $600.
It's $650 for a series. $650 for a 1 terabyte Series X.
That's right, $650. My God, I bought my PS5 Pro for that price or less. Actually, I think I bought it for $600. Which that also went up, obviously, but Ooh, like 5-year-old console. Now, when I bought it, I bought an Xbox Series X, which I will tell you I now regret. But I got some fun out of it. $500 back in 2021, and now it's $650 in 2025. It's crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. I'm looking at Series S's are. What's the difference? The 512 is $400 for the Series S, all digital on both of these, and then it's $450 for the 1 terabyte.
Wow.
Series S. And why would you get a Series S? I hate that thing. I hate that console so much.
I feel like so many developers hate that console because they hit the specs for both.
Oh, it's not great.
I would rather get a Switch. I mean, you get a Switch 2 for that. Switch 2 with Mario Kart 8.
Yes, you can. And you can walk into any store and get a Switch 2 right now.
Yep.
I've seen them so many places.
Well, and
um,
that's a good juxtaposition to some of those news. I don't know if they're rumors or what, but that Costco and Target and whatever else was pulling their
yeah.
Xbox shit off the shelf.
Oh yeah.
Because
Because
no one's
of
buying it,
market
I guess.
conditions or something. What's the term?
Macroeconomic
Macroeconomic
macroeconomic conditions.
conditions. Yeah, they're not selling. That's what's going
Yep.
on.
I don't know when Donald Trump changed his name to macroeconomic, but that's what we're
Macroeconomic. That's
talking about.
funny.
Tariffs.
Yeah.
I just
So
don't.
that hasn't been good.
Yeah, and then what's her fucking face? She is the president of Xbox, and her name is Sarah Bond.
Oh,
Sarah
yeah.
Bond was out saying that the next Xbox console will be a premium experience.
Yep. Premium, high end. So their base console. I mean, with that, to me, that reads that they're just going to have one console that
Yep.
is going to be situated as like a pro version of the console. There's
Yeah,
not
I
going
wonder
to
if
be
yeah.
a lower end. It's just like, nope, it's a $700, $800 console. Enjoy.
Yeah, they did the I think that's even low price
That's
wise.
true.
But they
Maybe
did
I'm being optimistic.
they did the lower spec one, that sold more than the Xbox Series X, but they didn't sell a ton anyways, so
Yeah.
and it's just sad to me because like it's an American video game company that I would like to be behind, but they continue to make the dumbest decisions. Like I really wish they wouldn't have purchased Activision Blizzard, because then that kind of was the flashpoint for all of this, the inflection point.
Yeah. They have
You got
to
to make that
make
money back.
money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nadella's
We
like, give
spent
us that money back.
how much?
68.7 billion or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. And now we need to. I mean, generally they want to make profit in 10 years after a buyout. So,
Right.
I mean, that's 690 billion. If they've, they want to make that back in 10 years, probably at least, well, like you said, 30% more, 40% more.
Yep.
So they want to make over 100 billion on Microsoft and on Activision
Xbox.
stuff in 10 years.
Oh, Activision, yeah.
And that just ties directly into Xbox. Here's my thing with that. As Microsoft has shown again and again, they bought all this. What did they want it for?
Yes.
They're
What
not
did they want it for?
They're not capitalizing on anything here. They've like, cool. You just paid a lot of money for a lot of IP that you're now doing nothing with.
I think they wanted to boost Game Pass, and then they realized that doing that cratered their sales of Call of Duty. I mean, it still sold well, but not as high as they want. People were dipping in the Game Pass for a month and playing and getting out.
Yeah.
And I still feel like $30 a month for a Game Pass is a good deal if you are someone who all you do is play video games. Like you could play a ton of games that come out and get your money's worth, I guess. But for most of us who play video games casually, like I'm not going to play that many games per month, and I'm not going to get my money's worth.
No, not at all. It'd be real hard to get $30 worth. Because I mean, even that is we'll just say an $80 game every 2.5 months if you just didn't subscribe. And a lot of people will spend $80 on a game now, and they'll play that game for a lot more than 2.5 months.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
I don't know. It makes the value proposition a lot harder overall.
Well, and then you're thinking about indie games like, let's just say Hades 2, $30 game that came out that I'm going to play for hundreds of hours, months and months and months and months. Yeah.
What did they even have coming out at this point?
I mean, Call of Duty.
Out for sure. I mean, okay, that they got Call of Duty. What else?
God, what else for the rest of the year?
Yeah.
Keeper just came out.
Yep. That's just a tiny small thing. But like, what's the big draw right now? Like, it's going to be on Game Pass, other than Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty. I can't think of another one right now.
What big franchise? I did see that they're doing Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition.
Right, which is basically Game of the Year.
Which I'm also like, why of all the Fallouts are you doing that one?
Right, when people have been kind of begging for Fallout 3 forever.
3 or New Vegas or any of the
Yeah,
like older ones of being like,
Mhm.
Fallout 4 is easy to play right now.
They want a new shiny box for when the Fallout series comes back, I think.
I'm like this. They announced that, and I was like, oh, this sounds like the lowest effort thing that they could
Yep.
do to make it feel special. For whatever Fallout Day is. I'm like, why aren't you doing New Vegas? The like Fallout TV show is going to New Vegas, and that starts in 5 or 6 weeks.
Yep.
You could have planned this. You could have done this.
But you could use the mods that are in the whatever the special edition is to build your own New Vegas. Like, what the
Sure.
hell?
Sure. You own both companies that made New Vegas.
Yes,
Just
right.
do it. It's not a complicated thing. But again, it doesn't feel like Xbox Games has a direction right now. They don't really, it doesn't feel like they know what they want to be doing.
They want to be desperately making money back. That's
yeah, and it's not I mean, that's just Microsoft as whole. So it's feel like they're, again, I've always said this with Microsoft is that they always go through waxing and waning periods with games, and I feel like we're going into a waning period overall. Like, I expect we'll see more layoffs happening.
Yeah.
Just a consolidation of their stuff again. I mean, what are they doing hardware for as much anymore? Because we spoke about at the top. Halo, new version of Halo is coming out. I think built on Unreal 5.
It is Unreal 5, yeah.
5 that is going to be on PlayStation and Xbox and Steam out everywhere. I mean, at this point, they're just doing the Sega thing and being like, we just make games and we're going to put them everywhere.
No, they're Sega. Yeah, exactly.
They just don't want to make games that much. I'm going to be honest.
Right, we keep waiting for the big games to be coming out. Although I did forget one in 2 days. We're recording on the 27th. In 2 days, on the 29th, I believe it is. Outer Worlds 2 is out.
Oh, that's right.
So
that's right.
That's their one of their big fall games, which got some pretty good reviews. 81, 83, something like that.
Something like that. It was low at the beginning. 81, I felt. No, it's back to 81. It kind of peaked up.
It's back to 81. It went up to 83.
Yeah. Yeah, it's back down to 81.
Because it's on my fantasy critic, goddammit.
Because most people were just saying, it's just like, yeah, it's just the same as the first one. They didn't really improve the things that people wanted improved. They just added more content. So that's kind of the unfortunate part. Like, okay. But I know that, again, it's made it a much smaller budget than other big kind of open world RPG stuff. But yeah, no, back down to 81.
That sucks. For my fantasy critic, that sucks.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think that's still a good score for a game. So that I think it's
yeah.
I'm interested to check it out. I do have that 3-month Game Pass code that I bought at Costco like a year ago that I haven't used yet. So
normally I want to see it. So it's 2 points less than the average for the first game.
Oh God, that sucks.
Which is the thing is I'm like, I don't expect it to do well, but I want it to at least. You'd hope that the sequel would be at least a few points higher than the first game. And that's the original Outer Worlds is sitting at an 83 on OpenCritic with 214 reviews. So
that's a bummer.
Pretty locked in there.
Yeah.
It's just a little unfortunate. But they have that. Go ahead.
The Halo campaign evolved that they announced at the Halo World Championships or whatever. I have a soft spot for that first Halo game. Sure. I played it a couple times with Brad. I'm probably going to pick that one up on the PlayStation just because I like the game, but also like to see it on to see Halo on PlayStation, I kind of just need to be there to see the train wreck. You gotta be there. It's going to be weird to fucking pop a trophy or a platinum or whatever for fucking Halo. But
I mean, in the positive thing on that, they're fixing the stupid library levels. So
yeah, they're going to be some improvements, and they're adding 3 prequel levels with Sergeant Johnson and Master Chief. So
Yeah.
I don't know, it's interesting. I don't know. I'm interested in that. And I think, maybe that's a winning strategy for them to be able to reintroduce people to Halo by remastering the first 3 games, forgetting the rest of them, and then like making a new Halo 4.
Figuring out what they're gonna do then, and be like,
Yeah,
wait a
man.
second,
Yeah.
how do we not screw this up?
How do we make a game people want to play?
Yeah, just spin your wheels. Just remake the 3 games. Remake ODST. Remake Reach. There you
Yeah,
go.
dude.
Remake
Honestly,
the Bungie games,
they
and
are
then
fucking going to do that.
figure out what figure out what you need to do from there.
Oh my god, absolutely gonna do it. I mean,
Yeah, that
that's
won't
money,
surprise me. Yeah,
Amy Hood's like, hey, what do you have that people will buy? The first Halo? Okay, let's do it again. Let's repackage it for the 4th time, or what the fuck ever.
yeah. I mean, they have that. They have. I mean, we'll see what Call of Duty does. Call of Duty always has an audience, but it has been hammered on by a lot of sides at this point. Like, there's decent competition, and they've had a consistent trend of, generally, I hear most people speak to it about mediocrity of it now. It doesn't do a whole lot new each iteration.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you're just gonna have that game series live in mediocrity like that and not surprise people or give that audience more of what they really want, then something else is just gonna keep eating away at your audience, pulling them into other things like Battlefield.
Yeah, I think Battlefield 6
got great.
is really doing well. Yeah.
It's doing great. You'll see other online competitive shooters coming in. Arc Raiders launches this Thursday,
Right.
I think, and that has incredibly positive buzz going for it. Just all these other things. I mean, you've already had Fortnite's probably cut into a bunch of their audience to a point, or at least potential audience. Like Fortnite probably trended a little younger, but it kind of pulled away that audience from like going into Call of Duty. I don't know. It's a weird place for them to be on that front. Do they still have other Activision stuff? They have Blizzard things. I'm pretty sure another Diablo expansion will be announced here at some point.
Oh yeah.
At least one more. For however much Diablo 4 people like it or dislike it or anything, it still makes a bunch of money. So I don't know. What's King doing for him?
Hey, what is King doing? Yeah, what are they doing on mobile? I feel like there's nothing, but I also not in that world, so
neither am I anymore. So I'm like, I don't know.
Money. Candy Crush is making its money, stealing code from PopCap.
Yep, there you go. I mean, they're still doing Candy Crush, but is Candy Crush still doing really well?
I'm sure it's bringing in something more than they're costing to develop it or ongoing development. I mean,
top mobile games. Like, what are the top mobile games right now?
Probably fucking Hoyoverse gotcha games.
That's why I'm like, it's probably Genshin, right?
Yeah, that's what.
I mean, with paid things, I'm looking like, oh no, Genshin. Yeah, Genshin's up there. It's ridiculous. No, it still says Candy Crush is decent. Has decent revenue, but what is Microsoft gonna do though? Like, why do they do this to themselves? Like, they just trip over themselves constantly.
Yeah, and there's some, how much money Microsoft has put into AI. You have to imagine they're going to throw AI at the problem, which this week we saw, I don't know, it must have been a joke, right? The fucking FPS made by AI that was just like...
No, not a joke.
Fucking I mean, garbage.
So here's the thing. It may not... That's the hard thing with it. It was posted on Twitter by truly like an AI tech bro. Like, he has AI startup, the whole thing. Now, but part of me is like, is this part of the grift of it? Of like, I know this is going to get a lot of traction by putting something out like this. Like, if I say I'm very excited for it and put it out there, is this all publicity is good publicity for a startup kind of thing? Now everyone's talking about this dude and his company.
True.
Yeah, but it's awful. God, that was one of the like. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like if someone just said like they were making a joke, I would believe it. But
It's like
also I'm like it's most surreal. If someone's like, I'm just gonna make a surreal game, and I'm like, well, you made a surreal game.
That's what it
true.
looks like. It's like someone who doesn't know how train cars open into each other. Like you go into the side of a train car, and you go through it, and all of a sudden you're going through it where it's vertical when it was horizontal or whatever, and then it opens up into like a different way that a train car doesn't actually open up. Like none of the doors make any logical sense.
The text is constantly changing. You're going up to the train station. It's the Uptown train station, and there's text that calls it the Uptoon train station.
Oh my god!
There's just like tons of just awful stuff constantly.
There's a ladder on the fucking tracks that the train went through.
Yeah.
And change the fucking ladder and all that shit.
The bolt cutters spark like a welding machine when they cut. They were cutting through the wire. It's hilarious. I mean, like that's the thing. I'm like, yeah, I guess bring it on. Bring on this surreal AI game bullshit. But Microsoft, I know internally from just like devs and outside of games at Microsoft, they're being pretty much forced to use AI in their workflows. Again, because Microsoft is paying so much money to OpenAI to use it.
They need it to pay off.
They need it to show something.
Yep, exactly. It's like fucking crypto, guys. It's going to poof. It's not
working. It's not going to work the way you want it to. There are, as I always tell, like wife and I have talked about it, and like there are applications of AI models that actually like could work, but the stuff that is being shoved at us is absolutely not those things.
Yeah,
like
that's right.
AI is great for analyzing like large data sets that a human just could not manage. Like feed in all the hundreds of thousands of medical studies and say, find patterns in this. That's what it's useful for.
Yeah, the very tedious stuff
tedious stuff or big, just giant data sets that's like, no human or team of humans could analyze this data in any meaningful time and keep it all comprehensible. Like that's where this stuff works, not asking a goddamn question about like what's playing at the movie theater. Like it's the worst question. Or what was this dumb stuff that it just got wrong all the time? There was some really funny stuff recently that I don't know. It came through one of my Blue Sky feeds, and I was like, wow. So terribly wrong all the time.
It is often wrong. So whenever I search for anything on Google and the top thing is AI, I just skip past it and go to the fucking sites. I'm like, whatever you're scrubbing from, I'm just going to go to click onto those sites.
Or OpenAI doing their, what is it, Sora 2? Their effective
the video stuff.
The video stuff that is their marketing is like AI generated TikTok more than anything.
Oh my god, why the fuck? Why?
I mean, that's how they're putting it. Like you just stay in the Sora 2 universe. Either create your own videos or scroll through all the other junk that is being made.
Right, it's junk. It's like a waste of time. Like, why?
It is a complete waste of time. So you're not even watching real people that try to make anything. It's just really bad looking stuff. Oh, what a world we live in. I'm going to be honest. And why did Microsoft decide all tech companies have bought into this because they have to, because if they don't, then
they feel like they might be left behind.
They'll be left behind. Shareholders are going to be upset with them because they need to pump all that money into all of this, into the bubble. It is a bubble. It's going to be ridiculous. But I mean, it's affecting Microsoft Games too. I'm surprised we haven't seen them be like, we're making an AI game.
Well, give them time.
I know. And then it will be on all platforms now. You're going to get it on.
Oh, great. AI slap on my PlayStation. We already have that with fucking some of the small shit that's coming out. I saw something that was, I cannot remember the name of it. I wish I could. It was like fucking Fap and Titty Blaster or something. It was so egregiously like corny. I was like, what the fuck? So of course I bought it and downloaded it immediately.
Of course.
Just kidding.
You gotta keep that one for posterity's sake.
Exactly. What if they rip it off the store? I gotta,
that's true.
I gotta preserve it. Oh
actually, kind of should preserve it. That's gonna be that is gonna be some video game history right there.
Oh my god. Well, moving on from Microsoft. Well, actually, before we do, I want to ask one more question. I feel like I've seen Sarah Bond doing a bunch of PR lately. I haven't seen Phil Spencer fucking anywhere.
No,
have you?
I haven't seen him anywhere much at all.
They're just like, yeah, you're done. Get out of here, bud. We're slowly
kind of like you just, or he's like, I'm done.
Yeah, if I were him, I'd be like, fuck it, I'm fuck off to my fucking island with my island money.
At this point, he probably does. How long ago was the Microsoft buyout
of Activision?
Yeah, Activision buyout.
2023 is my guess.
Activision. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of how many years and any potential payouts or golden handcuffs. Attached to that is like, is that time up?
But isn't that for the company that's being bought?
It can be for a lot of executives.
Oh, okay.
Just like, please don't leave, or that's where the incentives are
mm-hmm.
for not leaving. So that was 2020. Yeah, October 2023.
Yeah,
they got acquired. So we're hitting the 2-year mark. Yeah, there actually you could see a lot of people start leaving now. Usually the handcuff stuff is a 2-year thing. So, So any incentives are probably paid out at this point.
I keep thinking about where for my job, like I can retire when I'm 58, and who gets to do that? Like I need to do that, even though I love my job and don't want to leave. Like to be able to retire at 58 and just do whatever I want. Sounds awesome.
Pretty amazing, doesn't it?
It does. So like I can imagine Phil Spencer be like, I can retire now. Fuck it. Like,
yeah,
do whatever I want.
Why
not, man?
Fuck Phil, it. Sell your Microsoft stock and just go live your best life.
I bought Microsoft stock back in 2021, I think, and it's like fucking doubled since then. And I was like, damn, if I was rich and bought a lot of that stock instead of 5 shares, that would be crazy. But I'm not that rich.
And Phil Spencer's been there forever, so I'm sure he has a shit ton of stock. So,
Well, of course he does, yeah. Yep. I am just realizing that you picked up your final 2 games for fucking
did I?
Fantasy Critic.
Did that happen through?
Skate Story and Successors.
Possessors.
Oh, sorry. What did I say? Successors? Possessors.
Successors.
Yeah, Possessors.
Which I think is going to be more than that. More than the 3 points that they.
Yeah.
Because as far as I know, so Heart Machine had 2 teams. One team. Yeah, and one of the games they were making was Possessors, and the other one was Hyperlight Breaker.
Yeah.
And Hyperlight Breaker was a development mess. Possessors, as far as I know, is not a development mess. Like the team working at Heartbreaker on this has been working really, really well on it.
I didn't know anything about this game.
I'm very curious. The art looks really cool.
It has a side scroller with combat from platform fighters.
Yeah, it has its combat is very Smash Brothers combat.
Oh my god, this looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
What the fuck? This is gonna get more than 3. This comes out soon.
Yeah.
Oh, Anthony, this looks amazing.
I'm hoping it's really good.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. I only picked it because I didn't realize it was coming out so soon. I thought it was coming out next year.
Well, they're like,
I know. Devolver is publishing this. I have not played it. I don't have any access to it. So
they're like, bring the date up. We need money because the Hyperlight Breaker did not do well.
Yeah. Actually, most of the Hyperlight Breaker team, I think, has been laid off.
I would not be surprised.
So, like, they like really the company was like split in 2 of the 2 projects. And so,
okay.
Possessors is the one that I've been looking forward to for a while.
Because you played Hyperlight Drifter, right?
Yeah, Drifter was awesome.
Yeah.
I couldn't beat it. I was not good enough to beat it. I got to the final like dungeon rush and boss rush area, and I just couldn't do it.
Oh wow.
It's a hard fucking game. Beautiful
You
pixel
beat
art. And
Hades
just
2 in like fucking 3 minutes, but you fucking couldn't beat Hyper Light
nope,
Drifter.
nope.
That's funny.
My skills are not that good. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that one. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then Skate Story
Yeah, that one looks neat.
seemed interesting.
Yeah.
Power Wash.
Wow, very cool. Yeah, I got 83 on that one. So yeah, just a Fantasy Critic update. Basically, I'm 20 points ahead of Anthony, but we both have, I don't know, probably like 8 games to come out. Maybe you have more than that. Maybe you have 10 or 12. So it'll be tight by the end.
I have expecting 11 still. I still don't know about Mina the Hollower.
True, Mina the Hollower. And I can't block you from dropping it, so you could drop it before if it's getting later.
I have to have something, else
picked up.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Looking at Dispatch, like I guess maybe you'll get reviews when all 6 episodes are out or whatever.
Dispatch. I mean, if we want to talk about things that I haven't played Dispatch, but I watched someone play Dispatch. Holy shit, it's so good.
Really? Oh okay.
My god, Dispatch is, the writing is something else. Voice acting is amazing. I just watched someone played the first 2 episodes. I watched a streamer play it. It took about 2 hours. I was laughing so hard during it. Like the writing is so good.
Ooh, me likey. Okay.
Yeah. So it's going to be 8 total episodes, and they're just doing 2 a week. So this Wednesday is episodes 3 and 4 come out. And I know people are waiting until like they're all out. So I feel like the reviews are going to be when it all comes out, probably. Because there are some reviews for it now, but I'm curious. It has enough reviews now.
Right, to get a score, but it's not giving you one.
But I wonder, I mean, does OpenCritic, do they say anything? Not enough reviews that. There's 8 reviews. But it doesn't have an OpenCritic score with 8 reviews. Like OpenCritic hasn't given
threshold. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure 8 is above the threshold.
Oh, okay. That's interesting then.
But I'm curious if they're just like waiting. Like OpenCritic might just be like, hey, we should wait until more episodes are out. It's hard to say. Because you don't have to buy each episode. Like it's just you pay the upfront price and you're going to get all of it released over the next release date was last week, so the next 4 weeks. So it's through to and the devs have talked, they wanted to do it that way so that people would talk about the game between episodes. Like they're doing it purely out of like let people talk and cook on it. But yeah, highly recommend, even if you don't play it, just watching it. It's hilarious. It's so good.
I mean, I just looked it up, and it's the writers from Tales of the Borderlands and not Wolf of Wall Street. Jesus Christ,
Wolf Among Us.
Wolf Among Us. Thank you.
Oh, it is superb Telltale. Like, but at a level beyond, I think, anything I've seen Telltale do.
Just this is fucking Steam Deck verified. Yeah, I'm picking this up right now.
Oh god, I laughed. I don't know. You gotta play it. You're gonna hit lines. I'm just like laughing so hard. Laura Bailey's character is amazing.
Oh, man,
holy shit! She gets to throw some just amazing lines.
All right, purchase. That's 2 weeks in a row, man, where I picked up a game that you talked about.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna probably play it, but this is a great game. Just also to just watch and just enjoy. It was fun. Yeah, if we other things that we're playing. I was working a ton, but I also was doing stuff on IGF. I can't talk about one game on IGF that is probably one of the most wild and insane games I've ever played. And I can't believe it's not been announced. Like we're playing this game, all the judges, and we're posting, we're like, why can't I talk about this? It feels like a complete game, but it hasn't even been announced. It doesn't have a web page. It has a Steam that I'm playing it through a Steam key, but the Steam store page isn't published. There's nothing. So I'm not going to talk about like the name or anything, but
yeah,
it is wild. It is so creative.
But
I
also
don't
like
know if
fun to
it.
play. Is it just creative
I'm
or is
having
it
a
like
blast. I'm having a
okay?
blast playing it.
Okay, that's great.
But it is unlike anything that I've played before. Um, yeah, it's wild. So I played 3 or 4 hours of that game. And really it was also with my boss, Liz. We were both playing it and just talking to each other constantly of just being like, what is this game and why is it so good? Made by one dude, as well. I love good games like that. But then I've also been playing, uh, God, Escape from Duckov.
Oh God, seriously?
Yeah,
That's great. I've heard good things about it.
it is actually really good. It's really, I mean, it it is a single player extraction-ish game, but
Hmm.
really all that means is that it's a um one, this game isn't, for people who don't know, duck off. You play as ducks versus a duck versus other birds. But you're going out of your bunker into a hostile world trying to scavenge for resources and items and weapons. And if you die, you drop everything. You
Right.
can go out and collect your stuff again on subsequent run if you want to, if you feel like you can do it. But um, there's a lot of other elements to make it a little bit, to really pull in the like roguelike element of it, because you're roguelite. There's a lot of base improvement stuff you can do. And just power increase. So yeah, it's in this one's an isometric. 3D isometric. You're kind of above your duck as you're running around and everything
Oh, that's cool.
quacks. Um, yeah, it has a shockingly large amount of content. Um, it's one of the first ones of like the extraction stuff that's really like pulled me in, of being like, oh, I get it now. I've had some early losses where I lost a bunch of stuff, but now I feel like I've hit the point in the extraction where I've stabilized. Like if I die, I'm not screwed. I have enough redundancy and stuff I've collected back at my base. I can just re-equip myself with new things, go out, reclaim my lost items.
Ooh, I like that isometric camera.
It's neat. It has a lot of neat stuff. There's a lot of focus on listening. Um, and like sound plays a really important part of how much sound you're making and what enemies are making. Cause then, line of sight is actually true line of like fog of warish. A lot like, old like Diablo 2 line of sight.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, so like, yeah, you have an FOV and you can't see behind you. So if things are behind you, they're just obscured and you don't know they're there. So you have to listen you're trying to listen for footsteps, and like you hear other gunfights going on in different places, and you're trying to like avoid risky areas, but still collect good loot. I have a lot of fun with it. I've put 9 hours into it
Okay.
I got it last week. Like, so,
And is this a game you're playing
Monday.
for fun, for research, for both?
For both, and actually it's in IGF as well.
Ah, got it. Okay.
Someone at work was like, hey, people should play this game just to see what a more like not PvP extraction game can be that's actually successful with the formula. Because there's been other games that have tried it, and I would say they've been mixed success. This one actually feels like a pretty good success.
Yeah.
It hits a lot of the highs of that. Also the lows, when you do something dumb and die, and you're like, shit, I had a lot of valuable things.
And now I don't.
Now I don't.
Yeah.
So actually I played mostly that when I've had at least a little bit of downtime. It's been fun doing some of the other IGF stuff. There's one, I don't know if I talked about this one. I played it when I first got into the judging, when it opened a couple weeks ago. Did I say anything about Real Vampires?
Nope.
I've only played it for like 15 minutes. It is, how would I even describe this thing? It's on Steam, so you can look up Real Vampires.
I'm looking at it right now.
You really should.
comes out Halloween. Real Vampires is a
Yeah.
dark and funny folklore adventure where you play as both vampire and folk, exploring real Eastern European. Okay, what the fuck? I'm in.
You look at the art. The art's fucking insane.
Oh. What the fuck is this? Oh
And it's
my
all
god, Anthony, what the fuck is
voice
this?
act. It's an educational thing because you're basically playing through the myths and legends about vampires from
Oh
from
my god.
Eastern Europe legends, and all the vignettes are like WarioWare micro games.
Oh my god, Anthony.
And if you die as like you choose if you want to play as day and night, and if you fail a mini game on either one, you switch to the other side and keep going. So there's
Vampire
no
or
actual
folk.
like,
Oh,
yeah,
fucking
you just,
Ukraine.
yeah, there's like
Oh
all sorts of
yeah.
stories in here, and it is the most weird, probably the weirdest thing I've played.
Raise moon
um,
to play night or sun to play. Wow. Okay, man.
Here's more
This is
random weird stuff.
fucking weird as shit.
Uh
Okay.
huh. And it was done from, I think they got I want to say they got a grant from,
Yeah, it says the Danish Film Institute, Danish Arts
yeah,
Foundation, Creative Europe, and the Adam Mickiewicz Institute.
yeah. So there's just
Well, this looks fucking wild.
it is wild. I don't know. I like being able to show these random games to you. This one's fun.
Well,
Yeah,
I've
it's
got
just
it on
like
my wish
different.
list.
You just choose a different. You play through and you get, I guess, different case files or whatever they want to call them, and it just is like one myth, and you have a narrator explaining the myth to you and like why that got associated with vampires and how that affected vampire
Like
lore overall.
garlic and crosses and
I haven't got
coffins.
that far, but maybe, yeah, coffin. There's all sorts of weird stuff.
Oh my
Um,
god, man, this looks fucking wild.
it is wild. Like, is it gonna win any game of the year stuff? No, but
No, but that's okay.
this is games as art right here.
Yes, this is 1000%. This is games art. This is that conversation. And that whole games art thing, I keep thinking about too, with like all the review scores coming in and people getting upset where some scores aren't as high as they want or whatever, blah blah blah. If games are art, no one sees art the same way. You know, if we were
Yeah,
fucking rating Picasso paintings on a fucking 10-point scale, people would be all over the place. Can you fucking imagine that? By the way, that's so
that'd be
dumb.
amazing.
Oh
Actually,
my god, make a
uh,
Steam like thing just for fucking old art.
you can just buy access to images of art, and then you can like thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yep, exactly. Oh my god. Well, I picked up Dispatch. Looking forward to playing that.
Yeah,
Something that I've been playing, and I just such a fucking idiot. I wish I'd have played the demo or something before I counterpicked it. Ball Pit. Jesus
oh
Christ.
yeah,
Ball Pit is so good. It is fucking Vampire Survivors for sure with Breakout. And it's just
yeah,
like, it really is exactly like Vampire Survivors, but a different format and like a really compelling format. Where it's like at
yeah.
the beginning, I'm shooting the balls up and, I probably live like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Then you slowly get longer and longer and get more skills and build up more things and unlock more stuff. And yeah,
Yep.
man, it's got a
Has
fucking
a
loop.
has a bit of bullet hell thrown in there in
It
this one.
does. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a good mix um of those different games and just kind of mashing it together in a really compelling one more run feel. You're like,
Yep.
yeah, I could do that again. That's cool.
Well, the runs aren't very long. Like Vampire
No.
Survivors, after a while, like it really, you got, half an hour per run or whatever. But this is like
Yeah.
2 minutes, 1 minute, whatever.
Yeah, it's real
So
fast. It can be real fast.
it can be real fast. And even if it is, I still don't feel like I've, failed. I feel like I gained something at least.
Yeah.
Even if it's just resources.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Holy shit, man. It's great. It deserves that high score. And then really, I've been reading like a motherfucker. I've read like 7 books in the past 3 weeks.
Nice.
So I'm just spending my time reading, which I'm so happy to be back. Man, I'm so back reading. But I played one more thing, which was I got a hankering to play Wind Waker on the Switch 2 GameCube app. So I set a timer. Basically, I was like, I'm going to play for half an hour. My daughter's going to watch me. And then she got really into it. And she's like, I want to play for half an hour. I was like, great. So I played the beginning and I got to basically onto Tetris Pirate Ship and then off. And then my daughter played, and she min-maxed the fuck out of Wind Waker. She was like, I know where every fucking rupee is. I know where the hidden chests are. Guess what? I'm going to go to Beetle Shop now that I've got all these rupees. I'm going to buy some bait. I'm going to put a fucking pear on my head. I'm going to turn into a fucking seagull here and then get the rupees on top of the houses that we couldn't get before. I was like, what are you doing? She was just like, I'm 100%ing Outset Island. Like, okay, all right. It was amazing to watch her just like come into her own as a gamer, where she's just like, you sped through this to get out of here, and I'm just going to do every little thing on this island and talk to everyone and do, grab every fucking pig and get every rupee. And she was just having the time of her life. And I was like, I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could buy the bait that early and turn into a seagull. She was like, of course you can. Why not? I was like, great question. Why not? I just never tried. Oh man, it was awesome.
That's funny.
But that's it. That's all I played. I probably played like probably an hour and a half this entire week. So.
Well, I'm glad part of that could be Ball Pit.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna play some more this week, I'm sure, and then I'm gonna try start Dispatch up.
Yeah. I'll be very, very curious as you're playing through that.
It's gonna be awesome. Well, good stuff.
Yeah.
Anything else for the podcast today?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for listening. If you like our podcast, please rate it on your podcast service of choice. Throw it into your AI engine of choice and see what kind of video game you can make out of our voices. And we'll be back next week to talk about, I don't know what. Who knows what crazy stuff's going to happen in the games industry, but we'll be here to talk about it. See you next week.
Later, everyone.